Alright guys, I took a little break, had some dinner, and now we are back with another exciting episode of Let's Play Pokémon X. I did fly off to go tend to our berry crop, got a lot of berries from that, planted some new ones, so we'll see how those do. And I flew back to Lumio City, and as you can tell, I am now on Route 16 from the other side. So we're going to start wandering around, and probably get to where we were before from the other side. There's the sign right away. And let's see what this little hut is. The fishing shack. Maybe this is where we get our super rod? We are level 40 now, so that would be about the right time. Hey there, traveling trainer. You look like someone who'd be interested in going fishing to find some underwater Pokemon. I just so happen to have a spare rod. And I was right, we got the super rod. Awesome. Alright, so what does his buddy have to say? Consecutive fishing? When you reel in a Pokemon multiple times in a row. Interesting. 7 times. If I beat the record, I'll give you some dive balls. I wonder if that's just chance, or is it actually like a mechanic in the game where if you catch a Pokemon, you're more likely to get that Pokemon again. Either way, we're not going to bother too much with that guy's challenge, but I will take a moment to key items. To unmap the good rod, and map our brand new super rod. And I guess we'll do a little bit of fishing. Seems like there are other fishermen out here as well. We'll talk to them in a second. I also really like the music of this route. Of course, I was listening to it a bit as I was getting ready to start the episode. It's very, exciting, but also peaceful. And we have another Poliwrath. Or Poliwhirl, rather. Same kind of Pokemon we caught not too far away. We were surfing then, weren't we? Alright, let's go again. Getting lucky. I reeled it in too slow? Does that mean I waited until I hit the button? I thought I hit it pretty fast there. Alright, take 3. Wonder if I have to hit it more than once or hold it. Not really sure what the mechanic is. Okay, I was really quick that time. And another Poliwhirl. I was just thinking to myself, anything but Poliwhirl. Alright, let's try one more time. I was really hoping there would be some interesting Pokemon here. I'm not sure what I was hoping for, but maybe a Phoebus or something. I'm not sure how you get Phoebus in this game. Alright, don't be a Poliwhirl. I may sneeze shortly. It is a Basculin. Never mind, the sneeze went away. So Basculin is a Pokemon from Gen 5, which I believe can come in 2 different striped varieties depending on where you catch it. But he's not that good, so I wouldn't really recommend training one. Alright, let's talk to this guy. And I think we'll have ourselves a Pokemon battle. He has a Whiscash. It'd be really good to use Go-Goat here, because Whiscash, like Quagsire, is 4 times weak to grass. And he's part ground type, which means he is super effective against Caleb. So this could hurt. I think how Magnitude works is that its number times 10 is the base power of the move. So if it's a Magnitude 8, that means it's base power 80. But really it's just kind of a worse version of Earthquake. I'm pretty sure Earthquake is better in almost every way. Alright, he used Rest, which was going to heal him up, but I think if we use one more Shadow Claw, we should defeat him, so that might not have been a smart move on his part. Alright, that is the end of Whiscash, and the end of the battle as well. Got some XP there. I see a waterfall. I'm assuming we will eventually get the HM for waterfall. I'm going to try to avoid the other fishermen here. I'll come back and fight them later on. Oh, we got an item though. Dive Ball. Wonder if Dive is an HM in this game or just a TM. I know it's gone back and forth a couple times. I really enjoyed diving in Gen 3. I'm actually getting really excited to play that remake again. And worry not, I will definitely do a Let's Play of it when I do, so that if you guys want to see that, you can join me on the adventure and the nostalgia. And I think we've been up here before. Yeah, that was that fairy tale girl I tried to avoid at the end of the last episode. Anything in this grass here? Apparently there is. It is, oh, a Phantump. That is another ghosting grass type. It evolves into Trevenant, which is like a kind of a possessed tree Pokemon. And because Phantump is part ghost type, it will be weak to my Shadow Claw. And there we go. Some quick, easy experience. Alright, let's push this boulder in. Go Charmander. Might be a secret item or something down here. There is a Fist Plate. That will power up fighting type moves, but we don't have any fighting type moves. What I could really use is a Charcoal or a Fire Plate or Flame Plate, whatever it's called. Oh, guess who saw me? Guess what? Guess what? My mommy made this dress for me. Well, isn't she cute? Fairy Tale Girl Alice. Alice in Wonderland. And it's a Klefki. And of course we have Aegislash. I'm going to go for a Swords Dance. Since she has 2 Pokemon, I think that could be worth it. Torment. That means I can't use the same move twice in a row, right? I think that's what that means. So let's go ahead and use Shadow Claw against Klefki. Oh, Imprison. Now that means, yeah, okay. Imprison is the one where, like it said, if we happen by a huge coincidence to share any moves, I cannot use those moves. So it's not really a useful attack, except in very, very few circumstances. And another Steel and Fairy type. Now I'm guessing I can't use this a second time? Right. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, I'm actually going to go for another Swords Dance. Because I don't think Aerial Ace would defeat it. Wow, Crunch might hurt. Won't kill me, but it'll hurt. Alright, that didn't hurt quite as bad as I thought. And now I can use Shadow Claw again, which should defeat Mawile. Mawile is a really weird Pokemon. Never been a fan of it. And it's faster than me. We have to use some Moo Moo Milk after this. Or some of those new Oran Berries I harvested. We got a critical hit with 2 Swords Dances. There's no way we needed that. And Caleb is level 75. Not quite, level 45. And he wants to learn Iron Head. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, definitely going to learn Iron Head. It is a base 80 Steel type move. Should we forget Aerial Ace or Retaliate? Let's forget Retaliate, because I haven't used that too much. Yeah. And Iron Head gets stabbed, which is going to be really nice. And we defeated Fairy Tale Girl Alice. Let's go ahead and use those, did I say Moo Moo Milk? I meant fresh water. I guess Moo Moo Milk heals for 100. These only heal for 75. Alright, perfect. And also, while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and switch up Caleb's moves just to put Iron Head, oops, a little higher on the list. Alright, good to go. And Iron Head actually is probably his best. Actually, let's put it in the very first spot. Because Iron Head does more damage than Shadow Claw. Since Iron Head is base 80 and Shadow Claw is base 70. And they are both boosted by Swords Dance. Alright, so yeah, there's a little stream we can go up to. I don't think we've been past here, have we? Looks like you need Waterfall to see this whole area. Yeah, I can get over to the water, but I can't go any further until we get Waterfall. Alright, let's go ahead and use a Repel. We've already seen enough wild Pokemon on this route. Let's roll all the way up. So many items. And now we can run freely through the fields. Lucky us. That rock is still gone. That's good. Alright, I think we missed some things up here when I was trying to type the last episode. Such as that guy. The Red Pokemon Ranger, he calls himself. I wonder if he has all red Pokemon. That would be an interesting theme, to have a bunch of trainers in an area that each have Pokemon of a different color. It's a Sliggoo. Alright, that's cool. It's a Dragon-type Pokemon. Let's go for Iron Head, see how much that does. It used Rain Dance, which is kind of pointless, I think. I'm not sure Sliggoo can even learn that many moves based on Rain Dance. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, doesn't... I think Hydration might be one of its abilities. Oh, but can learn Muddy Water, so that will be boosted by the Rain Dance. Whoa. That did a lot more than I thought it would. Alright, and that is the end of Sliggoo. Definitely a powerful Pokemon for a Stage 2. Oh no, the red Pokemon Ranger is in trouble. Wonder why he called himself that. But I guess due to Hydration, if it actually has that ability, using Rain Dance could be a good combo. Anything over here? I'm going to heal him up again. There we go. Not sure if Goodra can learn like Thunder or Surf. I think he can learn Surf. We already fought that guy, I guess. Anything down here? I have always wanted to train a Dragonite. Yeah, we fought that girl already. And, oh, another berry fell. Might as well grab it while we're here. Lumberry. So maybe we haven't been here before. Oh, I wish I found that before I did all my berry plantings. Lumberries are like the full heals of the berry world. And they're very useful for that reason. Yes, use another repel. Right, anything down this way? There is. It is a Max Potion. I do like these little leaf piles. That's cute. As I was saying, I always wanted to train a Dragonite that had Surf, Rain Dance, Thunder, and Hurricane. I feel like that would be a really good combo. Because Rain Dance makes Thunder and Hurricane always hit. And it makes Surf more powerful. Plus he gets stabbed from Hurricane. So even though Dragonite is more of a physical attacker than a special attacker, I feel like that would be a good combo. I don't... Oh, I'm going to say no. Because I do have a Flying-type Pokemon now, Chatot. But I don't really want to use him in battle. Since I feel like I would probably lose. Yes, use another Repel. And we have a Roller Skater. And a couple Roller Skaters, apparently. Time for battle with one of them. Roller Skater Jet. And Delcatty. Delcatty, I think, is still normal type. It's one of those Pokemon they could have made fairy type, but I don't think they did. Let's use Swords Dance. We are now asleep. That is unfortunate. Alright, well, hopefully Caleb will wake up from his little nap shortly. And Attract. Great. This would be a really good time to use a full heal. Since I am now attracted and asleep. In fact, you know what? I want to keep going. I really want to switch Pokemon at this point, but I want to make sure that Caleb gets the bonus XP from the Lucky Egg. And it looks like Delcatty might not have any attacks, because it's using Fake Out, which obviously doesn't affect me. Alright, got the Swords Dance off. I'm not sure if Attract affects all attacks or just damaging moves. It's a good question. I think it affects all attacks, but I'm not really sure. And we are asleep once again. I don't think Sing even has that good of an accuracy, but we've gotten a little unlucky here. Because we know it knows Sing, Fake Out, and Attract. I don't know what its last move is, but I'm guessing it's a normal type move. Alright, good job. And now we are no longer asleep and no longer attracted. So, the second Pokemon should be a lot easier. Swanna. Swanna is a flying and water type Pokemon. I should not have used Iron Head because Iron or Steel is not very effective against water types like Swanna. So whether or not this defeats it, we will have to see. Oh, I was close. Close but no cigar. I think an Aerial Ace will finish it off. Aqua Ring. Okay, I'm glad I used Aqua Ring and not like Surf or Bubble Beam or something like that. Because that probably would have hurt. I'd kind of like to train a Swanna in a Gen 5 game at some point, but haven't had the chance yet. And Caleb is level 46. Another skater defeated. Alright, what's down here? Another skater. I think it was that first guy. Alright, well, we defeated one skater. I'm sure we can defeat a second one. He only has one Pokemon, a Manectric. We saw one of them not too long ago. Unfortunately, Manectric also resists Steel-type moves, being an Electric type. But it will not resist Shadow Claw. Odor Sleuth. Still not sure what that does. I think it lowers your evasiveness or something. Once again, we didn't quite defeat it. Thunderfang. Might do a little bit of damage. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. We didn't flinch, we weren't paralyzed, so that's definitely good news. Alright, so a pretty quick Pokemon battle there. And we defeated Roller Skater Ollie. Or Ol. Maybe that's the French form of Ollie. Okay, what's up here? More tall grasses and a tree. Do we have to actually cut this to go through? I guess we do. Have we been here before? Because this looks vaguely familiar. But I guess at some point this whole route kind of looks familiar. Yeah, I think we actually got an item up there, if I recall. And yeah, there's that sky battle. Okay. So, it looks like we've explored most of these routes. Let's head down to the Lost Hotel. See what's going on down here. It's creepy. Am I out of repels? Didn't give me a choice. Huh. I know we have some max repels, but that might be the end of our super repel store. Who is this guy? Punk Guy Slater. Guess he's like the cue ball of this generation. And he's got a Dunsparce. Pretty high level one at that. Let's use Iron Head. There goes my defense. I feel like a Lost Hotel like this would be a really cool place to explore in real life. Finding like a modern ruin like this. I've always enjoyed places like that. Alright, that was a lucky crit. But it's not going to do him too much good. Alright, that is the end of Punk Guy Slater. I was just trying to find pieces, all honest. Once again, I'm going to use a real quick fresh water. Alright, good to go. What I should do is... Our berries are over on their own slots. So we have 102 Oran berries. I should probably start using those to heal up my Pokemon. I have a whole like half field of them growing as well. And you definitely want to bring a Pokemon with Rock Smash here. Could be some cool items here, or there could be nothing. Why there are rocks in the middle of a hotel, I'm not sure. It's not like rocks like grow in old buildings like plants do. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. But there is an item here. A Dread Plate. Sounds scary. And that, I believe, powers up Dark-type attacks. And, of course, changes Arceus's type to Dark, if you happen to have one. And I see a skater. We're going to try to avoid her, and we have our first wild Pokemon. It's a Litwick. I kind of figured there would be ghost Pokemon here. So if you don't have a fire type yet, and or a ghost type Pokemon, Litwick could be a good addition to your team. And level 38 is not bad. I think I mentioned I trained a Chandelure up in my original Pokemon White playthrough and had a lot of fun. They're a pretty good Pokemon. Very high special attack stat. And what is this? It's a trash can. It's weirdly modern for an old place like this. And it's a Klefki, which I think is a Steel and Fairy type. So we're going to run away from Klefki. Don't feel like fighting him. Not sure I'd recommend Klefki. It's not a bad Pokemon. It can be really annoying at times. But it's not really the kind of Pokemon that I think is fun to play with. And we have Magneton. I've never actually trained a Magneton. We're going to run away from him as well. I think we'll probably maybe see one more Pokemon, then I'll start using my max repels. Have we been down here? I think we have. What's over this way? A skater, apparently. Or a punk girl, I guess. And another item. Well, I guess they're calling this a wall and not a rock. Kind of feel bad that we're breaking through all these old walls. I guess it's abandoned, but still. So if you don't have a full team of Pokemon that you're trying to train, I would definitely recommend bringing something like this Charmander along and trying to teach it as many HM moves as you can, just so your own team doesn't have to use them. Hey, it's an Electrode. So it seems like there are a lot of Electric-type Pokemon here as well, and I don't know if we can run away from them. I'm going to try it. We did, okay. Because Electrode is really fast, and I'm pretty sure whether or not you can run away is based on the speed between the two Pokemon. Anything here? It's a trash can. That's disappointing. I bet there's some hidden items around here if you use your item finder, but I'm not going to worry with it. And I will use the Max Repel after this battle. Another Magneton. Electrode and Magneton are both, I guess, decent electric types. I would go with Magneton because it also is Steel type, so it has a lot of resistances, and it can evolve into Magnezone, making it a lot more powerful. But it's still kind of a slow Pokemon. It doesn't have the greatest move pool ever. Not sure it's a Pokemon I would really recommend adding to your team. On the whole, in case you haven't noticed, I kind of like Pokemon that are good sweepers when it comes to training. Where are our Max Repels? So by sweeper, I mean a Pokemon that has at least a decent speed stat, and then either a high attack stat or a high special attack stat. We have so many items. There it is. All right, let's move these up to the top. How do I move these? Can't just click and drag? Huh. Oh, this? No, that's the sorting. Thought I could drag these. Use, give, discard. I think there's got to be a way to reorganize your inventory. Didn't I already do it? No. I honestly don't know. You can do recent items, but that's not what I want to do. I don't want to do that either. I want to actually move it to the top of my list. That's really annoying. Is there really no way to sort the items in your inventory? Wow. That's something I'm pretty sure you could do in previous games that... I mean, maybe you can do it here and I'm just missing it, but I honestly don't see how you can move items around. Like, even the very first generation of games had the ability to do that, because I remember you had to have the 6th item be the item you wanted to duplicate using the missing number glitch. There's got to be a way to do this that I'm just missing, but alright, whatever. I guess we can go through recent items after that now that we've used one. It's still really annoying, though, that you can't just put them in any order you want them to. That is a really bad game design decision. Or if there is a way and I'm just missing it, then they didn't make it very user-friendly in figuring out how to do it. Alright, so I think we've actually seen most of the stuff around here. So is the Lost Hotel divided into 2 areas? Because I don't see the second set of stairs, and there definitely was a second set of stairs. I do see trainers over there, though. So it looks like we probably have to go out the way we came. And then enter the other area through the other set of stairs. Maybe there's a switch somewhere you can hit that opens these gates? That's interesting, though. Kind of figured it would just be like a big tunnel you could get to from either side. Yes, use another repel. Remind me to stock up on those when we get to the next city. Which I think is actually right there. Alright, trying to avoid trainers. Doing a pretty good job of it so far. I see an item ball over there. Smoke ball. I might fight a few of these guys on the way out, because I'm interested to see what Pokemon they have, but I'll face most of them off screen. Double battle, that'll be fun. Bad to the bone without a care in the world. That's us, alright. Rebel against everything. That's us, alright. Down with the man, man. Reminds me of like David Bowie's Rebel Rebel. Punk couple Zoya and Asa. Pangoro and Garbodor. Interesting pair. I don't think we've actually seen a Pangoro yet. That is a dark and fighting type Pokemon. And Garbodor is a poison type from the previous generation. Let's go ahead and use... I wish I knew Protect. That would be nice. Let's use Iron Head against Garbodor. And I'm going to use Surf. Sorry, Caleb. So Garbodor is interesting because it's one of 3 Pokemon that are based on pollution, along with Muck and Weezing from Generation 1. Weezing is based on air pollution, Muck is based on water pollution, and 4 generations later they added Garbodor, who is based on land pollution. That's the end of Caleb. Sorry, buddy. But it looks like both their Pokemon took at least a decent amount of damage. So let us bring out Wayne now, since he will resist Surf. I'm pretty sure I know how this is going to go. Let's use Seed Bomb, though, just in case. I think one more Surf should take out both of the opponent's Pokemon. A little damage to Wayne, but not too much. Alright. Good battle, Punk couple. And Wayne grew to level 47. Good job. Hornleech. Alright, awesome. So this is actually... one of Go-Go's signature moves. I guess she shares it with a few Pokemon, but very few Pokemon can learn this move. So we're definitely going to learn it. Now, Hornleech is actually it's a physical grass type attack, and it has 75 base power, whereas Seed Bomb has 80, so you might be thinking that Seed Bomb is better. And in a way, you're right, because it does do a little more damage, but Hornleech will actually heal you for half of the damage it does. So because of that big benefit, I would definitely recommend Hornleech over Seed Bomb, especially because it's only a difference of 5 power. So we're going to go with Hornleech, and that'll make Go-Go a really bulky Pokemon, since 3 of his 4 moves right now can heal him up, and 1 hurts him, but it is what it is. And we may change up some of those moves down the road, but for now I think it's a pretty good moveset for this stage in the game. I see another trainer over there we may have to face. A strange black shadow leapt out. And left an escape rope. That's interesting. Alright, how are our Pokemon doing? I might just go ahead and use a revive on Caleb since we have plenty of revives. Yeah, we have 8 more. Trying to get him some more experience. And let's use a Super Potion just to get rid of those. Alright, should be good to go now. I think we have to battle... Nope, didn't have to battle her, but this guy... Dude, kid, what do you think you're wearing? You ain't got no sense of style. Is he really going to keep me out of here because of my style? You're getting about 1,000,000 years ahead of yourself if you think you can meet the boss. I didn't know there was a boss here. I guess these guys are all in a gang? That's interesting. Alright, so I wonder if we have to defeat everybody in here to get more style, or is it based on the same style as Lumio City? I didn't see anything about it when I was reading the style page there. You're not cool at all. Take care of yourself. Really? It says all these punk rocker people. Huh. See, that's kind of disappointing. I really wanted to explore this whole place. Give me a real quick second. I'm just going to Google this and see what I have to do to get stylish. Is it actually changing the clothes I'm wearing? Is it related to the same style in Lumio City? Is it defeating the trainers here? Alright. Lost Hotel. You might encounter wild Pokemon. Let's see. To explore the rest of the hotel. Okay, let's see. You have to learn skating tricks from the skaters in Lumio City. Interesting. So I guess you can learn skate tricks in this game. There's a lot of little mini-game stuff to this, which is good. It's good to have lots of content. But I'm just not sure I'm going to have time to get into all of it. Alright, so... It doesn't seem like you actually get to fight the boss, or maybe you do, but I'm not too worried about it if he's just mainly there to teach you skating tricks. Maybe I'll come back and do this later. Might even do it off screen, but more likely, I'm not super worried about it. So, let's head back outside and We'll call that the end to our Lost Hotel adventure. Oh, can't go over that way. Right. Alright, well, I think we've probably explored the vast majority of these two routes. What is the scary side of the fairy type? There aren't any fairy and dark types yet. Dadan, which is electric and fairy, and is not really my definition of scary. I know some people are scared of mice, but I don't think this is really what they meant. Volt switch. Interesting. Did a decent amount of damage. Aromatisse. So that's the Pokemon we saw before at the fairy-type gym. Ironhead is actually super effective against fairy types. So that's what we're going to do. Now because Dadan is part electric type, it is only weak to poison and ground types. Since electric resists steel and fairy is weak to steel. But Ironhead is still our most powerful move, so I'm going to stick with it. And, yep, even though Dadan gets a free attack since it's faster, I think one Ironhead should be enough to finish it off. Yep, good job, Caleb. Got a decent amount of XP for that. Alright, now we can finally make it on to... I was going to say the next city, but I think it's actually just a town. Still, should be exciting. What's nice about windmills is that they can be moved by a breeze, or in a pinch, people or Pokemon. Keep on trucking. I hear your future is secure if you join Team Flare. Yeah, I wouldn't put too much stock in rumors. There was one guy in the other little house on the other side of the route that was talking about a 9-foot-tall giant who is supposedly hunting a legendary Pokemon. And I think we actually encountered that guy before. So I wonder what's up with him. It is snowing here, obviously. Seems like we are now getting to the colder parts of Kalos. We might have to start dressing warmly for the next few episodes. Wonder if there's a boutique here in town. I hope so. Maybe one that even sells winter clothing. Alright, you may help me by selling me... What do we need? We need maybe a few more revives. Do you not sell revives? You do. There we go. I'm gonna get... let's get 7 more, sure. And I want some max repels, please. We have 7 of those. Let's get 13 more then. And we will hold the rest of our money for now. We might need it for something, but if not, we can always buy more potions or repels. What's up here? I see a skating thing. Oh, it's one of my friends. Or it's Professor Sycamore, I think. And I don't know who that guy is. How have you been? How's your journey going? You see, when I was younger, I visited many different regions as well. I met many kinds of Pokemon, and noticed how each place has its own distinct flavors. So I really came to enjoy trying new foods as I traveled. Because of my adventures, I'm an expert on the cafes all over Kalos. Professor. Come now, Dexio. I'm going somewhere with this. Do you remember the Pokemon Lysander mentioned in that cafe? He mentioned a Pokemon? I want to say no, because I don't remember him mentioning a Pokemon. I suppose you wouldn't. It's important to forget things from time to time. I honestly, do you mean like the legendary Pokemon? Oh, the one in the story, I guess? I don't know. Kalos' legendary Pokemon is called Xerneas! According to material I've read, those who saw it were so overwhelmed by its power, they were only able to say that this Pokemon resembled the letter X. Apparently, this Pokemon can control energy. It gives life energy to plants and Pokemon, and makes them full of vitality again. Wherever do you think a Pokemon that amazing could be now? When Kalos' legendary Pokemon loses all of its vitality, it goes to sleep in a secret place. I don't have a clue where it could be. The writings that mention it are also around 1,000 years old, so they aren't much help. It would be absolutely astounding if you found it, Cam. Maybe I'll look into the legend a little bit. If I find something, I'll let you know. Ahaha. Oh, it would be a thrill if you found it, indeed. But your journey is yours, and your Pokemon's alone. I want you to enjoy yourself and do whatever you'd like. Well, I would definitely like to find a legendary Pokemon. And I expect we will as our adventure continues. Is the professor gone already? I was hoping to have him have a look at my Pokedex in person. Oh well. I can still get my Pokedex evaluated at the Pokemon Center's PC. Anyway, I'm heading off to look for Pokemon in the Frost Cavern and fill up more of my Pokedex. Alright, have fun, Trev. I'll probably see you there eventually. I do want to go skating up here. Or try to. No more repels. How do you get... Maybe, okay, maybe if I go right along the edge here. Maybe I need to learn a trick before I can do that? So, are there windmills here? Because everybody here is talking about windmills. Oh, this is a cool city. Lots of levels and bridges. Interesting. Frost Cavern. Alright, we'll head up there probably next episode, since there isn't a gym here to keep us busy. Oh, that's cool. So it's just a way to get down. That was actually fun. I kind of want to do it again. And there's the windmill. Interesting to put a windmill in a snowy town. It seems a little unusual. TMs. Do you have the TM for low sweep? I do not. Are you a reserved person? I'm not sure what the two have to do with each other. Even when it's cold, I wear shorts. Oh, he gave me the TM for Facade. Facade is a move which I think is a 70 base power normal type move, but like he said, if the Pokemon using it has a status effect, it does double damage. So that could definitely be useful, especially if you pair it with a Pokemon that knows Guts. That would make it do a lot of damage indeed. Alright, let's skate. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. No! Oh, once you get on the rail, there's no going back. I wanted to see what was in this house up here. Or over here, rather. A lot of these cities in these games are really cool looking, but they're also like not very reasonably designed. Like, there are so many streets, and yet so few houses on those streets. If you find 7D Pokemon in the mountain region, he'll give me something. What did this guy say? So bad guys are all like, we'll take over the world. But I think it would be really hard to look after everybody. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what one of those people did if they took over the world, but I would rather not. Is there more to town down here? I see at least one house. Reminds me of the city, I forgot what, Volkner is the gym leader in Diamond and Pearl. Or who was I again? Oh, that's right, I'm the move deleter. Okay, so we found this guy. So he can delete all your Pokemon's moves, or any of your Pokemon's moves, including your Pokemon's HM moves. So if you have a Pokemon that knows like Cut or something that you just want to get rid of, and replace with a better move, then this is the guy you want to talk to. But luckily for us, we taught Charmander Cut, and I'm definitely going to let him keep those moves. But if I ever trained him, for example, then that would be a good place to come to. So this is the move relearner, or the move reminder, something like that. And we do have a heart scale. Interesting. I'll have to think about that, because I do want to come to her and have her teach my Pokemon a couple different moves. But I only have one heart scale, so I might want to stop and think about which moves I want her to learn. And I don't know where you get more heart scales in this game. Hopefully it's not something really hard, like catching love discs or something. The Frost Cavern's water flows in, and the swimming Pokemon look so comfortable. Guess they like the cold. Is this a berry patch? No. A little random farm. And a big root. If I'm not mistaken, the big root increases the amount of health that Pokemon get when using moves like Horn Leech, for example, or Mega Drain. So we could give it to Go-Goat. But I think I'm going to let him go with Miracle Seed for now. Because Miracle Seed will also increase the damage that Horn Leech does, which in turn increases its healing power. Anything down here? I see a skater. Something about the word lost always piques my interest. Alright, I guess that's about it for Dantown then. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our adventure in the Lost Hotel on those two routes and in this new little village here. When we come back, we will explore Frost Cavern and maybe find some new and interesting Pokemon there. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.